The latest loading screen has just been released, and as we can see here, it does have some absolutely amazing cards, especially the middle card. That could just be absolutely insane. We can see these things as well. EA Sports have confirmed that these are going to be live cards with these arrows. It means that they can upgrade. Of course, we did have the past loading screen. If I pull up here, it is going to be clearly showing that it is going to be upgrading. So the arrows mean that with wins, the national team wins. If they are going to be progressing in the group stage, and also depends round of 16, quarterfinals, etc., they could be getting some very nice upgrades. And if they manage to get 6 wins somehow, a 5-star, 5-star is also available. So definitely looks very, very interesting. EA Sports have been quite late with updating this loading screen, but I wanted to make this video because we need to clarify that middle player just could be absolutely insane. Also, the players besides him could be very good. So we're going to be taking a look at Lean Design, my good friend. And he does have very, very nice edits here. And the middle player we're going to have to talk about, I'm not too convinced it's going to be Grealish. But the sides players here do look very convincing in my opinion. Acuna, Argentinian, I think that's a very, very solid prediction. If you did use his showdown card, you will definitely know how good this card was. I believe a few people have still been using him. I believe FutCrunch maybe still uses him to the day, which is just pretty mad in my opinion. But there are a few people that still use this card, and I only recently got him out of my team. Still with Team of the Season Kunde, it's a bit old-fashioned, but maybe it does still work. But especially if we are going to be seeing a huge upgrade with also the potential to get further upgrades on this card, this Acuna could actually be very good. And I do think that with a few upgrades, even how it is at its base card, it could do very well. And Argentinian, of course, Copa America, that could do very, very well. Argentina probably one of the favorites there, along with Brazil and a few other teams for sure. So Acuna, some people have also been saying Paredes does have a solid chance. If you actually take a look at the loading screen, it is going to be 93 physical, so it does suggest more to a defender, maybe some sort of midfielder. But Paredes is also a shout. PSG, of course, he does have one single inform. I do think this could be a card that EA Sports choose. But if you look at the physicality, this inform Acuna has a little bit more. It would be a little bit of a big upgrade in my opinion for Paredes, but it's definitely a shout. But in my opinion, I would definitely want to see Acuna. For the linkability, La Liga, it's definitely there. Linking up with maybe Tagliafico, it is possible if you want to have multiple fullbacks in your defense. But the middle player now, I do think that it is going to be Phil Foden. I think you guys saw it as well, the 98 Phil Foden that I did make. But in terms of English, it could be many different cards. I do think it is going to be attacking. Of course, it is a cam position. So if we try and search here, advanced search, cam position, and we order by popularity. Lingard, now he hasn't been chosen for the England squad. He's not actually coming to the Euros, even though technically, in theory, it is possible. It doesn't make sense why EA would choose him in terms of hype. You can't really choose a player that is not attending the Euros. It just doesn't make sense. It's like choosing a student who you know is not going to be at the awards assembly. It just doesn't make any sense at all. So some people have been suggesting that it could be Lean Design has actually put Grealish, but I think Phil Foden, the middle player, I think it is going to be the most hyped. I'm not sure if Grealish would really be worth millions and millions of coins. You know what I mean? It's not a violation to Grealish, anything like that. Absolute legend. But I do think Phil Foden does have the slight edge here, especially the hype, the talk, everything about him. I do think Phil Foden, Manchester City, is going to be him. And now the amazing thing about it is if you keep on putting up the upgrades, how it would work out. I do believe if he does get 5 wins, even just 5 wins, it is still quite a lot, of course, but England are definitely expected to at least come out of the group stage. So I do think if they can secure 3 out of 3, that could be very helpful. That is already going to be having quite a significant upgrade to Foden. And EA Sports have given him a very, very high base rating. So I'm guessing EA don't really think that England can make it far, because if England do actually make it, it's calculated with the wins, but if they do make it sort of to the quarterfinals, to the semi-finals for sure, then it is definitely getting very, very close to that 98 rated. And if he does get 6 wins, 5-star, 5-star, 98 rated Phil Foden, 5-star, 5-star, I just don't understand how that is going to be possible, how it's going to be allowed by EA Sports.
But then we do have the card on the right. This is just going to be centre mid, 95 dribbling. There can be some good options. I do think it looks like a cam, more attacking, but it's still going to be in that centre mid role. And I think we've actually gone for a very good card, or Lean Design has gone for a very good card here. Verratti, I think, is a very, very solid option. But I do believe Pellegrini as well is actually a shot for centre mid. If we go on advanced, centre mid, Italian, I do think Pellegrini could possibly have a shot, but Verratti for sure is probably going to be the best one that we want to go for here. Barella just very recently had that free team of the season card, which was very good. Jorginho, I'm not too sure. Bonaventura, it does depend if they're being called up or not, but Verratti's clearly here as a standout. If I just want to search Pellegrini, how that card could look. But I do think Verratti is quite likely for sure. So Pellegrini is actually a cam. So maybe could he be getting in here? The dribbling 84. Verratti does have a foot freeze. I do think it's probably more realistically going to be Verratti, but definitely let me know down in the comments below what you guys think. Do you think it's going to be Phil Foden? Who could the sides be? Is it going to be Acuna? Is it going to be maybe Paredes, and also the right hand side Italian? Is it going to be Verratti, Pellegrini? Let me know down in the comments below. Thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you next time.